This is Fido Friendly Travel Talk. Here's your host, Susan Sims.
Hey everybody, it's Susan Sims with Fido Friendly Travel Talk, brought to you by Animal Radio, where we talk about the travel and lifestyle for you and your furry best friend. My guest today is Courtney Ryan. She is the Communications Manager for the Park City Chamber of Commerce. I had the pleasure to ski in Park City at Deer Valley for the first time in 30 years, so I'm excited to talk to Courtney and find out what we can do with our pets when we make that our destination. Hi, Courtney. Welcome to the show.
Hi, Susan. Thank you for having me.
Oh, it's my pleasure. Park City is my favorite place in the world. Winter, spring, summer, fall, you name it. So I know what makes it a great place, but why don't you tell our listeners, why is it such a great place to bring our furry best friend?
Well, as you just mentioned, you love it, so why wouldn't your dog love everything that you love, right? But seriously, Park City is it's a four-season destination that's wonderful for humans, but also for dogs. There are many dog-friendly amenities just sort of integrated into our town. First and foremost, dogs are able to ride the free transit system, the Park City municipal bus system. So whenever you're getting ready to go out on a hike or a mountain bike ride, bring your dog with you and please utilize that free public transit system. That's a new feature that the city recognized. You know, if we want more folks to ride the bus, we need to allow the dogs to come on the bus as well. So we've been very excited to see more dogs riding the buses in this past year. And just the number of trails that are in our town, we have over 400 miles of single track trail for multi-use recreation, and your dogs are welcome to join you as long as they're on leash. There are several off-leash dog designated areas in town, but speaking generally to the whole trail system, you always want to make sure that your dog is on leash and in areas that it's allowed to be. For example, you don't want them to be on private property, things like that. So pretty much you can bring your dog anywhere that is public for humans in Park City.
Well, I love that. And I was talking to you earlier and I was there in March and it was so beautiful. It was the snow and the bluebird days and just what you would wish for if you're going to go skiing. And even with our little dog, we enjoyed the heck out of it. We were able to board her at Dog and House, which is one of our favorite places, so that we could do other things. It's great to have them and it's great to go into some, establishments where the dogs are welcome. But let's face it, if you're in winter, a lot of us come there to ski or, do those kind of winter excursions. So I had an idea I was going to ask you too. I think you have dog sledding. Are the dogs allowed with you on that?
Your personal dog, your pet?
Yeah.
I'm going to say no, just because the dogs that are running the dog sledding are professionals. So I don't know 100% off the top of my head, but I would say probably not, just out of respect for the working dogs.
No, that makes sense. I was just thinking, and that's one thing that we didn't do when we were there in March. But like I said, we've been coming there for many years, and we've been fortunate to stay at wonderful pet-friendly properties. That we think it was the Waldorf Astoria, which people may or may not know. They roll out the red carpet for Fido. Gosh, I could name several, but in your guesstimation, what percentage of the hotels are going to be pet-friendly?
I'm guesstimating about 1/3, so around 33%. As you mentioned, Waldorf Astoria is a hotel that rolls out the red carpet and truly pulls out all the amenities for your dogs. But then there are also more middle of the line price point hotels that don't necessarily do anything special for your dog, but will allow your dog to stay with you. So depends on the level of pampering you're looking to do for your dog, but you can certainly find a cost-friendly accommodation or something like Waldorf Astoria or the Montage Deer Valley, which has a full canine dining menu. So truly all different ends of the spectrum there, but I would guesstimate about 1/3 of our properties in town allow for dogs.
Yeah, and we also love the Best Western Landmark. Right when you get off the highway, we've stayed there many, many times. And while they don't have specific pet amenities, it is probably one of the more comfortable places we've stayed with our pet. They've got little like grassy area on some of the rooms where you can just walk out with your dog, which it really comes in handy, like in the middle of the night. Surprise.
Absolutely. Or cold mornings where you just want to get out and get right back in.
Yeah, so there, yeah, you're right. And I think there's a lot of, there's places a lot of people can, depending on how much they want to stay, how long they want to stay, and how much they want to spend. Now, on the Four Seasons, let's kind of backtrack a little bit. Is there anything like specific, other than getting outdoors with Fido? Do you have any kind of special, I don't want to say celebrations, maybe? You have anything like that?
Yes, Halloween actually, funny enough, is one of the most dog celebrated events in Park City. It's actually called HOWLoween. Um, pun with that, but essentially humans and their dogs dress up and they parade up and down Main Street, which is entirely closed to vehicle traffic. So it's just a dog friendly trick or treat happy hour, if you will. And let me tell you, people are pulling out all the stops with this. They are spending time and effort making costumes, really coordinating with the whole family. It is quite impressive to see. So if you're planning a trip in the fall, I highly recommend you put Halloween in your itinerary. It's quite a spectacle.
That sounds like fun. So before I let you go, is there anything else you want our listeners to know? And more importantly, where is the best place for them to go online and learn more about taking their pet to Park City, or what is affectionately known by you locals as Bark City?
You are correct. Bark City is our affectionate term for our town. I would just say, as mentioned in the beginning, always double check the trail conditions before you head out. That's for yourself and for when you're heading out with your dog. If the trails are muddy, it's maybe a time to opt for one of the paved bike paths in town. So always check the weather and trail conditions before heading out. Always maintain control of your dog because we don't want anyone to get hurt. And please, please, please clean up after your dog. It is so important. It's very frustrating to see doggy bags left on the side of the trail. Anytime I find one, I pick it up and carry it out with me just because I want to do my part. And to learn more about bringing your dog to Park City, I would recommend you head to our website, visit parkcity.com/plan/dog friendly travel. And you can find more information about different lodging offerings, different restaurants and bars where you can bring your dog, as well as different off-leash and dog-specific areas in town.
That's awesome. Well, this was a lot of fun. Thanks for taking the time to talk to me today.
Thank you so much. We look forward to seeing you and your dog in town.
That's it for Fido Friendly Travel Talk. You have been listening to my guest, Courtney Ryan with the Park City Chamber. For more information about today's show or just about traveling with Fido, log on to FidoFriendly.com. Until next time, travel safe and leave no dog behind. This is Susan Sims with Fido Friendly Travel Talk.